Hello, everybody. I'm Richard.
And I'm Nancy, also known as Sunny.
Rich and Sunny, Sunny and Rich from Shared Heart Journeys. It's so good to be with you all. This is our first uh, live stream, I think, ever, and our first broadcast of this year. So, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year!
Just before February, just in time for Valentine's Day. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
So, we're actually very excited. We have our dear, dear friends, Lisa and Brooke from Mu, that will be joining us. And we're going to have an awesome discussion about devotion and about relationships. And so let's bring them on now. Boom. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hey guys.
Hey y'all, how's it going?
Very well. Oh man.
Oh,
Cool.
thanks for
So,
having us.
it's so good to
Yes.
be together. We haven't been like in person together, the four of us, since like last March. So it's been almost a year.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
before we talk about relationships, would you like to tell us a little bit about Moo? And you actually have a website, so let's put that on right here. Boom, at the bottom. So
Nice.
you're on the social media at I Love
Thank
Moo
you.
144, www.ilovemoo144.com. So yeah, tell us about Moo.
Nice.
Right. Well, you want to go?
Sure. Um, so Moo has sort of two different meanings to us. Originally, we had a shared remembering that we were once the Isle of Mu, which was the lands of Lemuria, long time ago, and so from this shared remembering, we are just leaning into exploring the unknown and remembering, continuing to remember, and consciously create all sorts of beautiful things on this journey. And so we have also sort of shifted, um, sharing this kind of radical story that we were once the land of Lemuria, and are using the MU as an acronym for Manifest Unlimited
Nice.
to further explain what we're doing. So we're both like leaning into creating, consciously creating, um, and yeah, it's just sort of
Yeah, it's
a journey of expansion.
it's a platform for all of our creative, exciting projects that come up. Um, it's also it's sort of like our Moo is our canvas to the
Mhm.
world.
Oh, love it.
Nice.
Nice. Our canvas to the world. That's
That's beautiful.
cool. Are there any projects happening now that you would like to share about, or that are upcoming that are
Well,
like maybe
yes.
like
Yes, I'm so glad you asked. Yeah, we are working on a community project right now
mm,
with a group of about 11 other members. And our intention is, well, I guess there's quite a few different intentions, but I could say Moo's intention outside of the group is we have an excitement for researching different communities
mhm.
and what 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 is the thread that creates a community that can last and be successful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, yeah, because like there are so many initiatives for conscious communities or for communities of all different kinds, whether it's just literally a family or like shared living or or even more like we can go full out homestead or even businesses kind of like in urban
Yeah,
areas, like that's still a community.
exactly.
Right.
And many they come and go, but like yeah, what is it that that lets it last, that kind of gives it that staying power, that through line. Cool.
Yeah,
Have
so
you-
that's
Have you discovered any through lines yet?
it. What was the last? Any what?
Through lines.
Like the thread, like
The
have you had
thread.
any like, oh,
Nice.
this was a good thread?
Yeah, we have begun to discover some of the key frequencies or vibrations or like essences. And so, for example, unity is a huge one. Um, and and that can take on many forms, but really knowing that within the community you are one organism, um, like one ecosystem with many different parts,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone is playing specific roles to nurture and feed the whole. The energy of unity is really key.
Mm.
Um, harmony is another one that has presented itself. Um, what are some of the other flavors or essences you
Well,
might say?
and these are kind of these are frequencies
Yes, totally.
that to just like attune to and to carry.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's not like this outside thing to search for unity or for harmony or to make either of those things, but it's
Exactly.
to actually let go of the self and to drop in so that the frequency of that itself can come through, like the individual and each to make them.
Exactly. If each member of the community can really align to these key frequencies
Mm.
in themselves and carry that within the community together,
Mm-hmm.
that that seems to be a formula for creating a unified, a much more unified group.
Yes. Cool.
Yeah, and we are still in the process of tuning into these frequencies, and we don't yet have like a set, like we don't exactly know what all of them are, and it also feels to me like these frequencies may evolve over time in the same way that change is the only constant. So really, ourselves staying open to this exploration, but also like communities staying open within their circle, and always remembering that existence is always expanding, people are always changing, dynamics are always changing,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, just staying tuned in.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And it seems like, yeah, that by being tuned into that core frequency, then all of the changes in the dynamics, it's that they automatically like will be cohesive with the group because that's where they're coming from. So anything that's
Exactly.
not from that, then that's like, oh, okay, cool. This is something to like address or work through or grow from. But any change that is rooted from the core agreed upon frequency, unity, or harmony, then the fluidity is expansive.
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, it feels fun just to hear you reflect it back.
Hmm.
It gets like I feel excitement. Like yes, that's where I want to live.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Very exciting. And so there are 11 members in this group, and you meet regularly.
Hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Twice a week right now. And we're also really having some fun diving into Imagineering together, which feels like a really fun tool to bring to communities. And so getting together and really like letting go of any limitations we might have in our mind,
Mm.
and imagining endless possibilities of what the most magnificent community could look like, And the other cool thing is we've noticed this thread of like the Imagineering is more of a bottom up approach,
Yeah.
ground up, and then tuning into the key frequencies is like a top down. So where those two meet is like where the creation happens. So Imagineering in alignment with the frequencies that we're uncovering feels really powerful.
Yes. Nice. That's so funny. I kind of like imagined it a little bit different. So I may have it off. I may be off a bit. But the core frequency, when you call that top down, I guess I picture that like that is the foundation, like from the inside out. So,
Nice.
so that that's like even more central than infrastructure. So like normally like with a community, it's like, okay, so what is the infrastructure? How does it work? Where do we do this and that? But even inside within that is the frequency. But I also can see it being from the top down too. Like that makes perfect sense. When you said that, I was like, oh right, yeah, totally.
Yeah, see, this is perfect. This is good
Research.
good research
Yes.
for our project. And we haven't posted anything on our website about it yet. That will be soon to come.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
Mm.
Totally. So, okay, so we have a prompt, everybody, for today. And I have a little fly friend,
It's a little fruit fly.
little fruit fly friend. Okay, cool. So, our question is what is it that inspires unity or union between each other? So, this is talking about primary relationships, romantic relationships, couples, long term relationships. So, what is it that inspires unity or a union between each other? What is it that we connect to that gives us that connection to deep devotion? So, like, what is, I guess this is sort of like what is the thread between two people, kind of, or the core frequency between two people. So, nice. This actually feels so fitting to what we were just talking about.
Totally.
Nice. So, yeah, I don't know. Does that ping any of you to begin?
Nice.
Well, the first thing that really stood out to me was devotion. I feel like that's something for me that um, it's a driving force for me personally as far as unity or a common thread. And I guess devotion and commitment are the same things, but devotion just has a
Yes.
deeper well to draw from.
Hmm. Yes. Yeah. Devotion feels more like the beingness, just the I guess consciousness, where I'm putting my where I'm putting my awareness, where commitment it feels a little bit more exterior, a little bit more physical. Like I'm committed, so I'm gonna go run the mile, or I'm committed, so I will go do the thing. But devotion to be devoted is just before. It's like before the commitment, or like within the commitment. I don't know. It feels more beingness to me.
Yeah, that resonates. Totally resonates.
And I also feel like that oftentimes, um, or maybe I can't go there with that, but I can say for myself, the first time that I really could feel and connect to devotion was from another human.
Mm.
And I just, this feeling of devotion that came over me was was so deep and so surprising, and it was inspired by another human, and it's now given me fuel to translate that into other aspects of my life.
Nice. Have you felt devotion?
Yeah, I feel it every day. And you inspire that. Absolutely. That has actually probably been one of my themes my entire life is devotion. I always called it loyalty, but it's devotion. It's deeper than loyalty per se.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think I've really felt devotion. Yeah, until I met you, I'd say.
That's why we're getting
Yeah.
married, right?
Yeah.
For everyone on Shared Heart that's followed us, yes, we're getting married next week.
Yes.
Woo!
Devotion.
Yeah, when Brooke and I first got together, she said, "Look, I just need you to know. Source is always going to be number one." And I was like, "Me too." Like, that is our shared devotion. And that is what fuels our relationship. And it also, like we put our energy into that devotion, and that our devotion to source also comes back around and feeds our relationship and feeds us.
Yeah.
And so it's like this continual cycle of support. And it's beautiful. It's not about me being devoted to you. It, like, this is the result of the devotion on this shared journey, on this
Right.
shared heart journey.
Source journey.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's so beautiful.
So to be truly so by being devoted to source, it's actually my primary devotion is to that which will nourish the relationship and anything else that may come. It like everything. So it's just truly what is like putting my devotion to that which will bring forth everything, including the relationship.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, I feel like that says it all.
Yeah. Next week. Yeah.
That was quick.
What is it that we connect to that gives us connection to deep devotion? Yeah.
It's source. And self-sourced. It's self-sourced.
Talk about that.
Self-sourced. So you're not looking to, just like Brooke just said, you're not looking to another person and to be devoted to them, because they are but a reflection of your devotion to
Right.
source.
Nice.
So yeah, it's self-sourced. That's where the devotion comes from.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually, you and I have talked about that. How we maintain our alignment, which is devotion to source, for the purpose, the mission of our union.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. We were talking about this. Well, the four of us were talking about this last week about just the sort of default in the collective seems to be this like, oh, now I'm getting married, so okay, it's cool. I can like let my hair down and whatever, and now I'm gonna drink milk out of the carton. Kind of like now I can just whatever because it's like fine. Now we're married, but actually it's to think, oh no, now I'm married, or now I'm in this committed relationship, or now whatever the thing. So I actually have to be even more in alignment for myself because of this thing. If I'm contributing to this, I need to be in full alignment rather than to let go and then expect things of the other person. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it also feels like when your when your energy field is singular, there's it's almost like there's less consequence. And then when you make the choice to unify, your field doubles. And so the consequence is bigger. It's just it's like the responsibility factor feels that much more relevant.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wrote down when we were talking about the frequencies in a community, and you mentioned unity and harmony, but I actually wrote down too self-responsibility for the purpose of the community or the unity. Yeah, self-responsibility.
Perfect.
Yeah, feels very accurate.
Well, I have to brush my own teeth.
Yes, correct. I'm not going to brush your teeth for you. Maybe if you lost both of your hands, maybe, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Never, never.
Like suspend a toothbrush and just like
Yeah, I'd build one for you. That's what I would do. I'd put it out on a frame so
Nice.
you can do it yourself.
Nancy.
cool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so beautiful because we're always striving to be our best selves, our highest selves. And so we're both like feeding ourselves and that's feeding our relationship and it's this like constant feeding of the shared union that's inherently happening because of this devotion to source. It's like how we make the world a better place.
And it has ripple effects.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, both vibrationally in ways that we can't see and in ways that we can see, just in how we carry ourselves, how we communicate with others, that which we share through being example or sharing in a more literal way with like just talking with others.
Yes. Yeah, that's been sort of a word that we've been exploring this, I'd say, I don't know, the last few days certainly, which is, yeah, the ripple, like, and yes, exactly, the vibrational ripple. So it's like, what is the ripple of this, whatever thought or action or word or gesture, like, what is it? How is this a benefit to the whole? Like even like the very simple, like just what I'm choosing to have for breakfast. What is the ripple effect of that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, every moment we're choosing whether we are choosing or not.
Yes. Oh, what's in the song? The Rush. I think that's a Rush, right?
Oh, free will.
Yeah. Sing it.
No. No. Hey, you're the performer. I'm not.
No, but what is the lyric? It's even if you don't want to choose, you still made a choice. Something to that
Yes.
effect. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go, Rush.
Right time.
Putting the truth out there before I was born.
Exactly.
Paving the way for me.
That's right. Yes. Like I will enter a world where it's already known, it's already out there that, hey, if you don't want to choose, you're still making a choice.
Nice.
Wow. I don't know. I think I'm actually feeling complete, although I'm enjoying the company.
Nice.
Do you have any services that you guys offer clients?
Yeah, I'm offering 5D consulting right now.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's similar to coaching, but the idea is it's the idea is the the clients are empowered and just really desiring to up level
Mm.
versus unempowered and just needing someone to kind of show them the way. And it's a lot more of like a co-creation. And ideally I teach you how to align to your inner guidance and work myself out of a job.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yes, yes, yes. No, that is the true teacher, is that the student will eventually not need the instructor or the coach.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of her recent clients just said she's been going through multiple counselors over the years and she's firing her current one and like sticking with Brooke. Brooke's not a counselor, but what she's bringing and offering to people, it's almost like skipping over the need for a counselor because
Sweet.
I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about that more, but it's all about jumping to the most ideal timeline and not actually going back in history and picking apart every little event that happened in our lives and why did this happen or
Right.
dealing with it. It's like you're helping people jump timelines. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Ideally, in a session, this one particular session that Lisa's referring to, it was really easy to feel the way that maybe this person's conditioning from being with counselors was to talk about their stuff.
Right.
And it took us about 20 minutes, but as we continued to flow, it was really easy to feel the conversation lifting. And she was speaking from her highest place. And there was a
Yes.
lot of excitement. And just being able to feel the energy lift like that and know that it's just not necessary to, it isn't required to come from that place.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it feels totally in alignment with manifesting what you desire of like the energy flows where your attention goes. So what life do you want to be living?
Right.
Put your energy there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am offering energy alignments using mostly Reiki, but also like chakra balancing and bringing in crystals and other modalities as they feel relevant. So where Brooke works with people using like talking and back and forth, the work or services I offer are more energetic services. And we can do them on Zoom. We can also have some before and after sessions, and the person can just be resting while the work is being done. So there's less effort on the client's end, and but the beautiful thing about Reiki is basically becoming an empty vessel to allow the light of source to flow through you and into your client. And this can be done in person or remotely. But as much light is flowing to the client is also flowing to me. So it's like mutually beneficial. Everyone's getting the pure healing of light, and that energy flows where it needs to go to bring one back into center, to balance the chakras, to help one return to their true north. And yeah, it's a really sweet, beautiful modality that I love sharing with folks.
Yeah, and we have a lot of excitement around doing groups, working with groups. And it kind of bleeds into the excitement around community and being able to bring a group of people together through one of these healings, or it's, I guess, Lisa's is more energetic and mine is more of like the psyche,
Mm-hmm.
and being able to do this together and do it with a group of people
Mm-hmm.
is something else that feels like an incredible opportunity for us and the recipients.
Yes. Yeah, totally. And I would imagine like it being incredibly beneficial to get to work with each of you over the course of a few days or something, or even an extended period. But if
Yeah.
it's like a group getting together, it's like, okay, cool. So now it's like time for some energetic upgrades and realignment. And then, okay, so cool. From that alignment, now let's go get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Would they contact you on your website for your services?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, they can contact us directly. You can even schedule an appointment through our website. You can also just shoot us an email at ilovemu144@gmail.com and schedule it that way.
Nice. And the website is right there on the bottom.
I
Just-
love mu144.com.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, you're on Instagram.
We are on Insta.
Nice.
Yeah, I love mu144.
Yeah, and we love you guys.
Yeah, we really love you too, and we're so honored to be a part of this sacred union you are about to embark upon. And I don't know if there's anything else y'all want to say right now about the upcoming union, but it's really exciting and it's just around the corner.
It is, yeah. What are we doing next week?
So February 3rd at 2:03 Eastern Standard Time, we are going to live stream our wedding.
What? Yes.
And it's from Florida, so hopefully the weather will be beautiful and sunny and warm.
This is the Sunshine State.
It will be sunny.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Yeah, so yeah, it will be live streamed here on our YouTube channel, and I think on our Facebook as well.
Yes.
So if you're seeing this, you're already following us, so you can log in and observe and enjoy and celebrate with us.
Yeah, and I'm so excited about this union because it's not just your average two folks getting married. There's so much beauty into the way y'all are creating this union and sharing it with others, and really letting so much of like the busy of the average marriage kind of rest
Yeah.
and focusing on the heart.
Yes.
And
Yeah, it feels like a real gift.
absolutely.
It feels like a real gift that you two are giving. And not taking it for yourselves, really
Right.
just like offering it up and sharing.
Yes. Yeah. Our intention is to, as much as possible, transmit what a fourth density union can look like. So, like, what can we as humans kind of see a union as moving forward that's not so much me, you, as we were talking about earlier. And so, yeah, and so our ceremony is intended to be a first reflection of what else is possible without having to really rewrite the whole book, but it's just revealing what's kind of been in the sort of format, I guess, this whole time.
So exciting. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Cool. Well, I think this is feeling a bit complete for now, although I do want to have more conversations in the future, and probably I think we'll have to come up with like 5 different questions. instead of-
Blast through those things.
Right, we burned through the 3.
Well, beforehand, it felt like, oh yeah, this is juicy. Like there's so much to unpack here, and then and then now it's like, well, actually, like here it is.
Yeah, straight up.
Like, yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
we
have
got-
to tune in next week. Just here it is,
Here
man.
it is.
Go
He
do
went
it.
straight to the heart of it. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Sweet.
Um,
All right. Well, thank you so much, Brooke and Lisa, Moo,
Yeah.
and
Thank you, Sunny and Rich.
yes,
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
yes, love you all, and
Aw.
and we'll talk soon. And all of you on the YouTube or Facebook, we love you too, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
I guess.